Welcome to another Beyond Threats podcast by Blackman. As always, I am your host, Eric Janssen Steenberg, and I'll be taking you on a short trip to look at what is developing in fashion and lifestyle, supply chain management and logistics. What are the trends? What are we seeing on socials, etc.? Today, the topic is returns, and for that, I'm talking to the representation of the activewear brand O'Neill, which has been a long-standing partner of Blackman. For this, I'm joined by Valerie Page. Hi there.
Hey, good morning, Eric.
Yeah, you are the lead of logistics within your teams. Thank you very much for being here, and I already thank you for sharing all your experience and insights. I know there are a lot of brands currently looking into how to best handle returns in terms of, of course, CRM, but also in terms of how to best deliver quality towards their customers.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into it. Can you please briefly introduce yourself just before you start explaining that what it is that that makes your returns management harder in terms of the type of product that you carry?
Yeah. No. So I'm very happy to be here. So thanks for the invitation. I'm Valerie Page. I'm the logistics manager at O'Neill, as you mentioned. And in my a lot of years that I worked for O'Neill, I had different hats on. I come kind of more from a finance background, but enrolled through the years, as you said, working for different departments, and currently leading the logistics department at O'Neill. We are responsible for all the inbound from the Far East, coming into the Blackman warehouse, and then also the outbound, making sure it gets delivered to our different channels. We have a quite various portfolio of channels. So we have our own e-com, our own website. We have marketplaces, retail, wholesale. We have wholesale business through distributors. So a lot of channels.
Absolutely. And so there are, of course, more brands that have many sales channels and therefore many different types of returns. But looking at the products that you carry, high quality activewear, does that also have its influence on how you handle the returns themselves?
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the things is, different people have different sizes, different body types. And one of the main reasons why they return is it doesn't fit.
Correct. Yeah.
So I think reducing returns in the first place is our top priority. We try to help the customer to find the right fit from the start. We have introduced a video on the website where you can see a tool. Well, it's a tool that shows how the bikini looks on a model, making it a bit easier to choose the best size.
Yeah.
But even if we go beyond this tool, we design for flexibility. And we do that by introducing adjustable features and using very stretchy fabrics. And we create product that fits more body types very comfortably.
Good idea.
And that said, one of the examples is our biggest return category is bikinis. So what we're doing is making sure that almost all of our bikinis are adjustable. So either with a buckle or core ties. With this strategy, it fits more body shape. And we also look at that not only tops, but also bottoms, because, more flexibility fits more body shapes. We can really see that that's a success because we are still under the market standard return rates of the bikini categories, which is great.
Okay, so a job well done so far. And when we look at all that is developing. Also in returns, we see that AI is quite the buzzword. Are you also looking to, well, maybe even further improve the, I would almost say, a pre-fitting? So how will it look on my persona into this process?
Yeah, I think our teams at O'Neill, they're always looking at the newest developments. How can we use maybe AI also in the future?
Mm-hmm.
But our goal is really simple. We want to make sure we help you to enjoy our playground longer. So, be longer on the slopes, be longer in the water, and our focus is on quality and durability.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, to make sure that is achieved, we introduced a technology. It's not AI, but it's a kind of fabric technology, which is called polygene. And that's a technology to prevent the garments from getting smelly and therefore keeps them fresher longer, meaning less washing, less water, less energy, less detergent. Plus, we all know the lesser you wash your garment, the longer the clothes last. So you can also pack lighter when you travel. So you need to bring less. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Making smarter choices so you can spend more time doing what you love to do.
Again, very much active wear. And it's not only used sunbathing on Ibiza now and then. So you will be confronted with products that show maybe minor, but they will show signs of use. And so what do you do in that case with that wetsuit or that surf gear?
Yeah, that can be quite tricky, right? When products show sign of use.
Yeah.
Let's say surf gear, snow apparel, so really throughout it. Again, we try to see how can we avoid unnecessary returns, especially due to minor damage. So all our ski jackets and snow pants, they come with a waterproof repair patch from fall winter 25, so from this year onwards.
Mm-hmm.
And that allows customers to easily fix small issues themselves. So extending the life of the gear and keeping it active longer. So it's, you put it on, it's waterproof. So really important in snow, right?
Yeah, and for maintaining the readiness of the garments. Very good idea. Very good idea.
Yeah, of course, you have products that come back damaged, and we really don't just want to disregard them. So we are looking at kind of sorting them. They go in a separate area. We explore renewal and repair options. So we're looking at the solutions that are offered by Blackmon,
Mm-hmm.
with the renewal and rescue workshop, which focusing on repairing, and so we can resell the products. So this year we can give the gear, the garment a second life.
Yeah.
And instead of just letting it go to waste. And this is really our commitment to longevity, sustainability, ensuring that our products are built to last and reducing waste, I think, in that process as well.
Wow.
And with wetsuit, it's a bit different. So with wetsuit, if they have limited damage, so we go to the Blackmon warehouse, we look at them one by one, see, are they still okay? And if they have limited damage, we can decide if we still want to sell them on our sample sales that we have twice a year. Really good news for you as well for having at a reduced price then.
Yeah, and I recognize that. So I see a lot of good results coming from the partnerships with the Renewal Workshop, our own repair and refurbishment teams. Because we're not shipping the product back to the factory anymore. So revenue retention is really maximized, while also keeping a keen eye on preservation and the more greener way of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, exactly. More sustainable way. Yeah.
That's the word that I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, more sustainable indeed. So it's a two-edged blade.
Exactly. Yeah,
It,
I agree.
it helps the environment and the customer and the brand. So that's good.
Mm.
So 3 edge blades actually. But
Yeah, yeah.
where other brands have peaks in terms of sales, like you do as well, of course. On top of that, you are highly seasonal, of course, because it's activewear with a purpose. And summer is for surfing dudes and stay in the water as long as you can. Dudes and dudettes these days. And of course, winter is for skiing, snowboarding, etc. So also due to that, you will see pretty big peaks in returns at several moments throughout the year.
That's right.
How do you get your head around it? How do you manage that?
Yeah, it's really managing the returns during those peaks, huh? Like you said, also summer for bikinis or winter for snow apparel. So that can be a real challenge.
Yeah.
So today we really stay ahead to closely forecast those return peaks. We know our returns come from two main sources, so online campaigns that we have on the website, but also stores returning unsold stock at the end of the season. And by predicting these in advance, we can ensure a smooth and quick turnaround at the warehouse, so products can be processed efficiently. It's about having smart planning and really good logistics to keep things moving, reduce any delays, making sure our customer get the best experience as possible.
Yeah, and that's also it's always the key goal, of course. So customer satisfaction, smooth processes to turn the buyer into a return buyer. But especially with your background, I know I'm talking to the right person.
Exactly.
That comes at a cost. So how have you found, or how have you found the balance, and how are you managing that balance between ultimate service, ultimate customer satisfaction, and the costs that a returns process or a repair process brings with it?
Yeah, so that is really a balancing act to keep those costs under control. So to manage that, we apply a return fee on a B2C portal or B2C channel. These fees help us to cover logistics costs, but also really encourage a mindful purchasing, reducing unnecessary returns. Because that's really what our goal is. And we regularly review those and adjust these fees to make sure they remain fair, but are also aligned with our business goal and customer expectations. So it's really finding the right balance, offering convenience, but also maintaining a sustainable and efficient return process.
Yeah, and I must say I recognize what you're saying. I've just returned from a trip to London for several events and discussions, also with customers separately, but. They are also saying or confirming that they want to turn it into a more conscious buying process on one hand, but specifically a conscious returning process. So don't just return it at convenience, at something that we see at other countries actually within the European Union, where 4 products are bought and 3 are being returned. So the fitting session is done at home. But no, more conscious and more in the realization that it actually costs in terms of money, but also in terms of the environment. So I think you're on the right path. Definitely.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Right. So just to mention maybe on returns and making it really easy for our customers. One thing really good to mention that since a few months we have also O'Neill Switzerland live.
Congratulations.
That's thanks so much. Really great success. But as we know, so some countries like UK, Switzerland, returns possibly take a bit longer. So we have on our return side, we have recently made some updates and changes to inform customers about their returns before they would get one email about when the refund is processed.
Yeah.
Now they also receive updates when the parcel has been received at our logistics hub, and again when it reaches the warehouse before they get the final refund confirmation. So this helps to have them better informed and get an indication when they can expect the refund, which also means less requests to our customer service teams, of course.
Which is also a very good idea, because still 60%-ish of the questions that the customer support team receives is all around, where's my parcel, where's my refund, etc. So very, very good idea. That kind of already concludes our script for today, so to speak. A brief journey, but I think a very important journey and a very informative discussion around that journey. So I know that there are brands out there, people out there that would love to, run things by you or me, and potentially have additional questions. What is the best way for the listeners or the viewers to reach out to you in case they have that kind of a question?
Well, they can use the kind of normal channels. They can reach us through our website, through the customer service. So happy to, have conversations. Just let us know.
And the same goes for me, of course. If you have a question, if I can help you with anything, look me up on LinkedIn and send me an invite, or send an email via the sales email box via the link on the website. Valerie, I thank you very much for all your insights and valuable information. Looking forward to all that you are doing to further improve in the future, of course.
No, thanks so much, and thanks so much for having me, Eric.
Absolutely. And thank you, listeners and viewers of our podcast. To my modest opinion, a valuable episode, and I look forward to meeting you for the next one. Bye.